Imagine finding out your sister sold our mother's house without even telling me. My heart raced. I discovered it from the FBI of all places. They were investigating suspicious transactions linked to that sale. My breath caught. Betrayal sliced through me like ice. Then the real blow. Our mother had died. I felt every word land heavy in my chest. My sister had kept it from me. Silence wrapped around me, thick and suffocating. My fingers trembled as I clutched the hidden diary, its pages whispering secrets, each word a thorn in my side. How could I face her now? Our childhood laughter echoed in my mind, a fragile line between us, now marred by deception. I caught a glimpse of her through the cracked living room door, eyes wide, fear flickering there. Would she regret it? Or was she too far gone, tangled in her own web? Tension crackled in the air, thick and electric. Every moment stretched, each second heavy. I wanted to scream, to confront her, but found myself frozen in this strange silence. My heart raced as I thought about what I could say, how I could uncover the truth. Would it bond us, or tear us apart forever? Something shifted in the air. A shadow crossed her face, and I felt that dread in my bones, a warning of something terrible waiting to surface. Before you go on, let me tell you something. A lot of people have been saying that YouTube, out of nowhere, unsubscribes them from the channel. Take a quick look to make sure the red button is on. That way you won't miss any of the videos still to come. And while you're at it, hit the like button, because it really helps me keep bringing you stories like this. Oh, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to know. Her eyes darted away. The heavy silence pressed down. I had to do it, she whispered, almost pleading. My blood ran cold. What did she mean? You had to sell the house? Without telling me? I gasped, disbelief clenching my throat. This can't be real. It wasn't just a house, she said, her voice trembling. Mom left it to me, to protect you. Protect me? I recoiled, a wave of nausea crashing over me. What are you talking about? She hesitated, then pulled something from her pocket. A folded letter, worn and creased, slid into my hand. My name scrawled across the front. As I unfolded it, dread clawed at my stomach. My mother's handwriting. The first line chilled me. If you're reading this, I'm gone. My thoughts spun, a whirlwind of confusion. I was supposed to be included, to grieve together. Instead, my existence felt erased, invalidated. You were the one she wanted to shield, my sister continued, tears streaming down her face. From the truth. The truth? I could barely catch my breath. A chasm opened inside me, a loss so deep it threatened to swallow us whole. You knew all along, I accused, anger surging. You kept me in the dark. I was protecting you, she screamed, voice breaking. She didn't want you to know the things she did, the debt, the lies. A tightness gripped my chest. My fists clenched around the letter. It felt like a knife digging deeper, twisting. I stared into her eyes, pleading for clarity. What lies? What debts? The room pulsed with unsaid words, suffocating my lungs. I needed answers, yet terror held me captive. I had never felt so utterly alone. My childhood memories crumbled like ash. And just then, a heavy knock echoed through the house. My heart stopped. Who else was out there? The air grew thick with tension. I looked at her, fear mirrored in her wide eyes. I felt it then, the weight of everything crashing down. What had we unleashed? What else had been hidden from me? Silence fell again, pregnant with uncertainty. I couldn't breathe, couldn't think. The question hung in the air, a specter looming. What more was she hiding? My heart pounded as I stared at her. The heavy knock reverberated like a death knell. What else, Sarah? What else are you hiding? Her face paled, tears spilling down. There's something else. Panic surged through me. What? She hesitated, then whispered. Mom was involved in something dangerous. The house. It was the last remnant of that life. Confusion swirled. What do you mean? What life? People owed her money. Bad people. Her voice trembled. I had to protect you, even if it meant lying. Chills crawled down my spine. All these years, was this why she kept me away? Protect me? I spat, nausea rising. You've destroyed me. Those men are coming for the money, and they know you're linked to her. My stomach dropped, disbelief crashing over me. Tension hung like a storm. I had to breathe, but the air felt poisoned. Now, she choked, eyes wide. They're coming for both of us. Silence swallowed me whole. What more had I missed? The house wasn't just a home. It was a ticking time bomb. A sudden knock shattered the stillness. I was paralyzed by dread. What else was lurking in my own blood? My heart hammered in my chest as I stared at Sarah. What do you mean dangerous? I felt the walls close in. The heavy knock echoed again, louder this time. Please, you don't understand, she pleaded. It's far worse than you think. Mom wasn't just a victim. She was involved in something dark, something she couldn't escape. The chill seeped into my bones. What? What did she do? My voice shook. Her eyes were wild, desperate. She was laundering money for the cartel. The world tilted. My stomach dropped. No, that can't be real. Yes, and I thought I could protect you by keeping this from you. But now they know about you. A cold sweat broke out on my forehead. My breath hitched. They know? Everything. Your name was in the papers after the sale. I staggered back, gut-wrenched. Reality warped around me. You let me live in this lie? Sarah ran a trembling hand through her hair. I thought, what? That you could save me? I spat, fury boiling. You've put us both in danger! The doorknob rattled and panic surged. What are we going to do? Her face drained of color. We need to hide. But a new thought seized me, a horror worse than anything else. Did you tell them about me? Did you expose me? The silence smothered me, electrifying my skin with dread. Would she lie to protect herself now? My hands trembled, the truth looming, monstrous. In that moment, I realized I didn't know who to trust. Even her tears felt like a mask. And as the door creaked open, a shadow loomed beyond, dark and foreboding. What had we unleashed? I could only stare at the door as shadows shifted beyond it. Fear slithered up my spine, a whisper of something else lurking in the corners of my mind. Sarah, if they know about me, my voice cracked. Then she took a breath, eyes wide. You need to know, there's more. My stomach churned. What now? It's not just Mom's past. Her voice broke. You're not her biological daughter. Time stopped. I felt the room spin. What? Dad, he wasn't your real dad. Mom got involved with someone else. Someone from that world. An icy void opened inside me, threatening to swallow me whole. Every memory I clung to felt like a lie. No, you're lying, I swear. She wanted to protect you from the truth, from them. The knock came again, harder this time. My heart raced. So they're coming for me? For this stranger they think I am? Yes, we have to go. I didn't know who I was anymore. Everything shattered. The door creaked open, a silhouette blocking the light. My breath stopped. Who are they coming for? Will I ever know the truth? The silhouette darkened the doorway. My heart raced, panic coursing through me. Who are they coming for? I could barely breathe. My mind reeled from Sarah's confession, and then the figures stepped forward. A man, familiar yet foreign, his eyes piercing. "I'm your father," he said, voice low and dangerous. I stumbled back. No, that's not possible. My world spun. Every memory, every aching memory of my dad shattered like glass. Your mother hid it to protect you, but it didn't work. They found out. I felt sick. You did this? Time to face the truth, he said, stepping closer. Fear gripped my chest, tightening, suffocating. The walls felt like they were closing in. "Stay away," I shouted, but he was relentless. I looked at Sarah, her face a blend of shame and fear. "You knew." "Not everything," she whispered, breaking. I didn't know who to trust anymore. "What do you want from me?" His lips curled into a wry smile. "Not what I want. What they want." My breath came in short gasps. "Who?" He glanced behind him. "Those people. They'll come for you. They'll come for both of you." "Why?" I was trembling now. "Because of your lineage, sweetheart. It all connects." An icy wave washed over me. I staggered back, disoriented. "What else has been hidden?" "Everything," he said. "But there's no time." A loud crash sounded from the back. My stomach knotted. The house felt alive with danger. I turned to Sarah, desperation in my voice. "Is this really happening? Are we really trapped by our own past?" "More than you know," she said, tears streaming down her face. My heart pounded. I need to know. But as another crash reverberated through the house, I realized I might never know the full truth. The air hung thick, heavy with unanswered questions. What had I walked into? What did I really inherit? My heart seized. Everything shattered. "What do you mean I'm not her daughter?" My body felt cold, like I was miles away from reality. I stared at Sarah. Confusion swirled in my mind. How could she hide something like that? "No one knew," she whispered, her voice tremulous. "She was afraid. Afraid of what they would do." "Who's they? What else have you not told me?" My voice trembled, tinged with desperation. "I wasn't supposed to," she cried. "She told me only at the end. It wasn't just for your safety. It was for hers, too." A heavy silence filled the room, suffocating us. Anger bubbled, hot and scalding. "You let me live a lie, Sarah, a lie!" And as the crashing came again, louder, more threatening, I felt my world collapse. The truth was worse than death. Suddenly, a figure emerged behind him, eyes cold as steel, and the world spun again. "You're the target, not her." My heart dropped. "Target? What do you want from me?" "All right." The door slammed shut. My skin prickled with dread. Would I survive the truth? Was I really ready to face it? Silence thickened, wrapping around us tight. What had I stumbled into? I stared at the figure, mind racing. "You're my father?" The words twisted like a knife. Why now? Why come back after all this time? He took a step closer, and I flinched. "Because they're not just after you. They want your sister, too." My stomach turned. "What do you mean?" His voice dropped, low and lethal. "There's something about Sarah. She's not just involved. She's pivotal. They think she knows where the money is hidden." A bitter laugh bubbled up. "Is that why you're here? To use her?" "No, I'm here to protect you both." Fear choked me. "From what? From you?" I backed away, heart racing. Before I could breathe, another crash thundered from outside. Everything shattered around me. "Run!" he yelled, but it felt too late. A voice echoed in the eerily quiet space. "You can't hide from the truth." The weight of his words settled in my chest like ice. Were we running from him or toward deeper darkness? My heart raced as the shadow loomed closer. "You're my father?" I could barely wrap my mind around it. "Time to face the truth," he said, his eyes cold. My stomach twisted. The pieces of my life, my identity, splintered. "Why did you leave us?" A beat of silence. "I didn't want to drag you into this," he answered. "But it's time you knew." Suddenly, a voice cut through the chaos, sharp and familiar. "Sarah! No, you don't have the right to come here!" My sister lunged forward, fury sparking in her eyes. "You abandoned us!" A hard knot formed in my throat. Is this what she meant? About you not being dad? The tension thickened. "What are you hiding now, Sarah?" Suddenly, Sarah gasped. "I'm not just your sister." I staggered back, breathless. What? What do you mean?" Her face blanched. We're not just sisters. We're twins." A rush of disbelief crashed over me. I shook my head. "No, that can't be true." "Mom was protecting us both," Sarah whispered, tears streaming. The world spun, but I thought I was alone. "Your whole life, a lie, just like mine," she choked out. "Why didn't you tell me?" As another crash echoed, panic surged anew. "What have we unleashed?" "Everything," she said, her eyes wide with fear. And in that moment, I understood. I'd lost more than my childhood. I'd lost my own reality. What else had been hidden? The air felt electric with uncertainty, heavy with unanswered questions. Time twisted. What else was coming for me? In the frantic moments that followed, reality crashed hard. I took a deep breath, my heart racing as the shadows loomed ever closer. "We need to leave, now!" I shouted, forcing Sarah back toward the hallway. Our father's gaze pierced through me, unwavering. "You don't know what you're up against. Trust me." "I can't," I cried, emotions swirling. But then Sarah gripped my arm, her eyes pleading. "We stay together. We figure this out." With a single nod, we ran into the darkness, facing whatever lay ahead. Our past might have been built on lies, but our future was ours to reclaim. As we bolted out, the crashing faded, swallowed by hope. You need to subscribe now. This is the moment to show your support. Don't wait any longer to share. Confirm your subscription to ensure you don't miss our next exclusive stories. Press the like button now to help the algorithm. Tell me in the comments your reactions and theories about the ending. Share this video with at least 5 friends who need to see this conclusion. If this story touched you, the next one that's there will get you even more interested. Take the opportunity to watch.